Hello. That was loud.
Hello.
Hi.
We have a guest with us here today once again, Nick.
We do.
I'm pretty excited about Leah being here.
We get so many guests.
I know. And we're going to fully introduce you and tell everybody about you right after Tori's little intro.
In the know in the 920.
There we go.
Yeah.
Right
We actually got to listen to it this week.
Last week we were having some technical difficulties, so we were pretending, and then Kylie edited it in. The magic of, all this technology. But so Nick and I were like trying to make it as though we were doing it so that she could just put the music to it and not have she's like, you guys, you don't really have to do that.
It was totally not
and
awkward.
I'm like, okay, well.
We're just like offbeat.
We were
dancing,
like,
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah.
Well, I could hear
It
it.
was really well. Yeah, we've done this. What are we? I said every week I was going to remember which episode we were on, and now I don't. I came unprepared today, but we're in season 2, Leah.
So, I'm
Season 2,
quite
episode
certain.
like 40-ish.
So the last time that you said what episode it was, you
Uh-huh.
said it was episode 33 of season 2.
Okay.
Which would mean that if that was last week, then this would be episode 34.
I don't know that was last week.
I don't know if it was.
We're in the
so
30s
this
or
could be either
40s.
34 or
We've
35.
We've done this a lot. So the theme song I call it. The theme song is in our head.
Yeah.
Right? It is.
It's catchy.
Thank you.
So we've got a guest.
We've got a guest. We've got Leah N. King.
Mm-hmm.
And Leah is the co-owner of the Pawffee Shop,
Oh.
Yes.
which I just love to say, Pawffee
Yes.
Shop.
I love it.
It's so fun.
I mean, people like to spell it wrong a lot.
yeah.
But
Do they?
coffee,
Yeah.
like coffee.
See, that's the thing. I feel like you got to emphasize the aw in
Yeah,
there,
because there's
right?
2 F's and 2 E's, and
Okay.
most people just do 1 F.
See, that's not okay.
Oh.
We're here to tell you today, 2 F's,
And 2 E's.
2 E's,
Like coffee.
Pawffee.
Coffee, Pawffee.
Right.
Yes.
Just really milking out those Scrabble points.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Right before we started, Nick so kindly asked us if we were prepared and if we had our sanity, which, I mean, prepared
Yeah.
is one thing. Kind of prepared. Again, I forgot which episode it was. But sanity, Nick, now you're going a little,
Yeah.
It's a lot.
you're asking for a lot.
Well, that's what we do.
We have our
We
sanity.
ask a lot of ourselves.
We do. We expect a lot.
Yeah.
And we deliver most always. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Leah, I'm so excited to talk about the Pawffee Shop. I really am. How long has the Pawffee Shop? Educate me, because literally I've learned recently that even though I try to keep in the know in the 920, there's a lot of things that I don't know.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, when did this get started?
So we actually just celebrated our 6-year
Ooh,
anniversary.
okay.
At the end of August.
Okay.
So we really chose the wrong weekend for like opening weekend.
Okay.
Because I mean everyone came out the first year, but now it's like usually Memorial Day Labor Day weekend. Sorry. So now
That's tough.
Yeah, it's tougher going forward, trying to be like, hey, it's like our anniversary weekend, and like
Yeah.
everyone's
People are like, well,
gone.
we're going to our cabin.
yeah. So I mean, it's fine though. And we also chose apparently really the wrong time to open, as in we were only open for about 6 months before the COVID shutdown. So
Yeah.
that really kind of
This whole
put
thing.
a damper on that grand opening
COVID.
wave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID put a damper on a lot of things.
I remember COVID.
It's I always say life is BC or AC in that it's before COVID or after COVID. Everybody's got like I swear to God, everybody's got like then
My life
COVID
was so
hit.
different.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then COVID hit and everything changed. It really did. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, thankfully, We made it, obviously.
Yes.
But
6 years, you said now.
Yes.
6 years. That's a long time.
yeah, it really is. It
For
feels
a small
like
business,
Yeah.
honestly, that's really good.
it feels like yesterday, and yet it also feels like it's been like 20 years at the same time.
Where
so.
did this idea derive from?
So I mean, it's really not an original idea. Like there are lots of other cat cafes
Sure.
in the country.
Sure.
I think originally the idea of a cat cafe originated in like China.
Okay.
And then we kind of obviously Americanized it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the original one that I saw that really like lit that spark for me. But ever since then, like once I got the idea in my
Yep.
head, like this is what I like need to try to do.
Sure.
I mean, I've loved cats since I knew what they were.
Yep.
Taught myself to drink coffee in college and
I love
have
it.
kind of progressed from
Sure.
there.
So, okay, so let's start there. You went to, what did you go to college for?
So I went to Michigan Technological University up in Houghton in the
Okay.
UP, and I have a business degree.
Okay.
Mostly before this, I worked in sales.
Sure.
A little bit of like finance and accounting type things, and it's been 15 years
Okay.
since I graduated. So, almost half of the time that I've been gone, I've been doing this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good
So-
for you. So what finally like led you to the point where you were like, I'm going to do this? Or what made you feel, I don't know if we'll ever say that we felt secure to do it, right? Because it's
No.
making a leap.
Yes.
But when did you know like, okay, I've got this idea and now I'm going to jump. I'm going to make this happen.
Yeah, so I mean, from like initial, I really want to do this to like actually making it happen was probably like 3 years.
Okay.
I did go back to school
Okay.
and did Fox Valley Tech's e-seed program,
Sure.
which is for like, people that are trying to start a business, help you write a business plan and stuff like that. And I mean, I have my degree. I had done that before, but it had
Right.
been a while, and I
Sure.
was like, you know what, I'm just going to do this, kind of refresh myself, get some help, make some connections, which I still have some of those connections. And then the biggest part after that, besides finding somewhere to open, was finding a rescue that would work with us for the adoptable cat portion. So that's the other co-owner is the founder of the rescue that
Okay.
we are working with.
I love that.
Yeah, so they're out
Okay.
of Green Bay.
Okay.
She is around the same age as I am, though, so like we really kind of
Clicked.
clicked on that
Sure.
and connected on that. And it was always, she said something that like she kind of had thought about doing too, and so we just kind of merged
Sure.
the dreams. And
That's awesome. That's so cool. I love this. Okay, so how many kitty cats do you usually have at any given time?
yeah,
Does
we
it just
usually
depend?
Yeah, it depends, because it depends, who's getting adopted.
Mm-hmm.
The influx of cats goes up and down, but we usually average around like 12-ish.
Okay. And they're all rescues.
Yes.
Aww.
Yeah, so they all
Cool.
come from Safe Haven Pet Sanctuary.
Okay.
So that's the rescue up in Green Bay. They're a nonprofit rescue. They also have a large space with cats up there.
Sure.
And then we're just kind of another, arena platform for more adoptable cats.
Sure.
Yeah, and there might be some up there that have been there for a little while, and they're like, hey, we're gonna move them down to Appleton, kind of get some fresh eyes on them. And we've had ones where that happened, and they're adopted within 2 weeks.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just finding that
Right.
that right connection. Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of cool because somebody can come in and I haven't not I mean I'm going to be in because again, too, my daughter, I told you, she's
Yes.
like I will admit we've driven past a few times and she's like, "Mom, can we go?" And it's just never been at the right time, but we're going to make it happen because
Yeah.
she really wants to do it. But anyways, and I want to do it too because I love all.
Yeah, I mean, let me know
So
before you
much.
come. I'll try to be there, and
Okay.
I know you said she wants to meet me, so
She does. She is like, yeah, she loves this whole concept so much. In fact, again, when I told her last night, she very dramatically ran over to the couch, jumped on the couch very dramatically and did a fake cry and was like, do I have to go to school? I want to go meet her. And I'm like, no, you have to go to school. Sorry, honey. But I just love the idea of you're going in. So you go in, you get some coffee, you sit down, and you get to just connect with these kitties.
Yes.
Right? So you get to like have that connection time.
Yes. So to be clear, they are in separate rooms.
Okay.
So you get your coffee and your snacks and stuff, and you do go into a room that's completely separate from the food service area.
Okay. So the kitty cats are not just free
Running
roaming
around
around
on the counters. No.
Got it.
Which I believe that's how it is overseas.
That's what I was thinking. I think it is. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, because
But that's what I've
we have
heard.
more strict
Right.
health codes here.
Right. The dining guy. Right.
Yeah, but I mean, even HVAC system, everything is separate. So
Okay.
the people that are like, oh, well, I'm allergic, you can still come. Just come enjoy a coffee in the cafe. Like, it's a local coffee shop. You don't have to
Right. Okay.
interact with the animals necessarily.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you that we will be interacting with the animals.
Yes.
That's a non-negotiable in my family. We're not going to go. Do you know, I told you, sometimes we get off topic, but
okay.
this is a great story. So one time when I first started dating my husband, who's now we're going to be celebrating actually, what's today? Tuesday? Thursday this week. We're going to be celebrating our 16 years of marriage. Holy
Wow.
That's a lot.
I know. And I love him dearly.
you, though.
But when we first started dating one time, he thought that it would be a fun date to go to a pet. I don't remember. Now, again, this is 17, 18 years ago. I don't know if it was a pet store, which I know is awful. But pet store or if it was like a rescue place. I'm not really sure. But all I know is there was a lot of puppies.
Oh.
Ooh.
But do you know what? He was like, I just thought we would go and look. And I was like, okay, listen.
One thing you need to learn.
One thing you need to understand here is that we don't go and look at puppies. It's like going to look at like purses. We're not gonna just look. We're gonna get one, right? But we were fairly newly dating, and he just was like, I was so shocked because it's like everyone in my Nick, you grew up with me. He's my brother.
Oh.
Yeah, we work together, and he's my brother.
Yeah.
He knows I don't go and look. So I was offended.
Yeah.
This ended in a fight.
Like, we're not taking a puppy home? What are you
Right.
talking
I
about?
was like, excuse me? And he was like, but what? We were literally just looking. And I'm like, okay, we really need to get on the same page. Now he knows better.
Yeah.
Now he absolutely knows better. So that's the thing is I feel, I don't know. We have 3 dogs, so I don't know that we can, it'd be tough. But we'll for sure at least visit the kitty cats, for sure.
Yeah.
So you go in, you get your coffee in the main area, and then you can visit the kitties as you choose. Okay. Now, do all of the kitty cats that are there, do they like people?
Most of them.
Okay.
I mean, again, it depends on the group of cats that's there.
Sure.
We do have 2 little kind of separation rooms for, when they first get there to just kind of get them used to the noises of the room and stuff like that. So there is kind of a safe space if they want to go. And we do have one right now that is quite shy, and she's kind of in one of those rooms, but people can go in there and try to calmly talk to her and stuff like that. But we have kittens right now, which we don't always.
Stop.
But listen, that's part of why we're there. Is that you're like, listen, I have 3 dogs. It's really not the time for me to get a cat, but I really want to play with a cat, pet a cat, interact, whatever. Come in and do that.
Right.
Kelly, I'll put this on your
need that.
calendar for Saturday.
Please do. So basically, this is what I was going to say too. So it gives people the opportunity to come in and get some of that loving from the kitties. But I also think it's nice. It's probably nice. I mean, for most of them that want some attention, it's nice for them to get that attention and that interaction, right? They're not just sitting in a
cage, right.
waiting,
And
you know.
it makes them more adoptable because they've developed
Yes.
their people skills and they can
Correct.
put that on their resume.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Resumes are very important
Yes,
for
cat
them.
resumes are.
Yes. I hope they have a cover letter, too.
Yeah.
You know?
They do like a personality assessment. It's like a disc
They do
profile.
their disc profile. This cat is a high D. I'm taking it home. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Yeah, I just think the concept is so cool.
Yeah.
So you don't have to adopt one.
No.
Is there an adoption fee?
Yes.
Okay.
So Safe Haven, our rescue partner, they do have an adoption fee. Adults are typically $150,
Okay.
and kittens are typically $250.
Okay.
But they're spayed and neutered. They're completely vaccinated. They're microchipped.
Oh, they're ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready to go. So
Okay.
you don't have, all the people that out there that are like, oh, well, I'm just going to go get a free kitten.
Sure.
Okay, well, then how much are you going to pay at the vet to get all
Correct.
those things?
Right.
Even just a first checkup without any of that.
Oh my gosh.
You're already at that mark.
Seriously.
Yep.
So I come in, I have some coffee, I get a snack. You have snacks too?
Yeah.
Little snackies? All right, I love that. There's nothing I enjoy more, honestly, than a good little snack and a drink.
Yeah.
It just really makes me happy. Okay, so you do that, and then you fall in love with a kitty. Whether it's an adult cat or a kitten, I always call them kitty cats, but you fall in love with a cat and you want to adopt. How long does that process then usually take?
So our process is a little bit longer than like some humane societies or things like that, because you submit an application online. We go through that, make sure that that looks good, and then we do actually perform a home visit.
Okay.
So we come over and just kind of, see your house, apartment, whatever.
Sure.
If you have other pets, meet those other pets, kind of see what their, energy level is and things like that. Just to make sure,
I like that though. I think that's a great idea.
Really, really, really try to make it the right choice.
Correct.
Off the bat.
I like that.
So, we don't see a lot of returns, which, I feel like can be more common at places that are just like, we have
Here you go,
hundreds of
take it
cats,
home
like,
and
take it.
yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And then people get home and they realize, oh, I actually have to take care of it.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Or they're like, oh, my dog is like,
Yeah.
super hyperactive and like, hates the cat or whatever.
Right.
So we really try
Sure.
to make it,
I like
the
that.
right choice right away. So it does take a little longer, which some people don't like, because they're like, I love this cat. I want it now.
Right now.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I get it.
Right.
But I think that it is important to try to do that. And because they're cage free, in the room with us, we get to kind of see a little bit more of their personality too. We get to kind of see like, do they like other cats or what type of other cats do they like?
Sure.
Do they want to play or do they want to be left alone? Things like that.
Right.
So that gives us a little more insight too.
Sure. I just want like 5 cats, I think. Honestly. That's all I keep thinking about.
I have
is
3.
How I want a kitty, but
I was just thinking about a story. This might be better for after the podcast, but remember the story about how realtors don't like cats? Yeah.
which is not true. We're here to dispel
it's
the
not.
myth.
Okay.
We
It's-
love kitty cats.
It's a heck of a story, but it might not be right for the
No,
podcast.
it's fine. It's fine.
know.
I had a listing a few years back, and I went in, and the seller said, "I know that realtors don't like cats," and I was like, "No, that's a blanket statement and
Yeah.
not true." I said, "Well, I love cats." So here was the situation of why she felt that way. She felt that way because upon entry into the home,
I see where this is
you know where
going.
this is going. So at first it was, first she had 2 dogs, met the 2 dogs. They were lovely, little schnauzers, super cute. But then it was, and then here's my 3 adult cats. And then it was open the bathroom door to the new litter of baby kittens.
foster kittens
There were-
or her kittens?
Her kitten.
Okay.
And then there were a couple of just random. There was more than 12 cats in that house.
Yes. And so that's where things get a little, and it wasn't that big of a place. So that's where things get a little, so it's not that we don't love cats. I think most realtors do love cats. Not all, but most, I think, it's not like there's a thing that's like, you're a realtor and you don't like cats. I love them. It's just that if we're trying to sell your place and you have 12, it's going to maybe make things a little more difficult because there was a lot. The other thing is there was 12 and there was also a lot of litter boxes.
Yeah. Yep.
So that gets,
And to tie that back in, that's kind of why I was thinking the home visit is a great thing because, you're not walking into a situation where it's like, oh, this is my 9th cat now.
Correct.
Right.
So that is part of it because it hasn't happened to me yet, but
Okay.
it has happened.
Okay. I was going to say, what do you do in the instance where it's like, this isn't going to be a fit?
Yeah.
Do you leave and then like give them a jingle and hey?
Yeah, I
this-
try to
Yeah.
just like, oh, hey, I'm going to go back and,
Yep.
and talk with the rest of the
Regroup.
adoption team and, whatever.
Because that's tough. It's
is.
not an
It
easy
really
thing
is.
to do, but it has to be done in some instances.
Yeah, and we try, like, if we see anything that we're really, like, questioning or red flag on the application before we get to the home visit, then we try to obviously, cut it off there. Which, speaking to that, with the 12 cats is, we look, like, where do you live? How many animals are you allowed to have where you live? Because we don't want one of our cats to get into a situation where that person is like, I have more animals than I'm allowed to have, and
Right.
someone comes in and says you can't have them, like,
Right.
now what?
Correct. That's
So-
very smart. No, I'm all for it. I love it because there's just too much of returns. In fact, the other animal rescue that we had on,
that was so sad.
and I think now she found a good. I
think,
I have to
yeah.
follow up again, but one of the little puppies that she brought in got adopted like that weekend and then got returned like 2 days later. I was like, come on, people.
Yep, because they maybe don't realize how much energy a puppy has, how much care that really is. Like, I mean, I have
It's a
said
lot.
I won't even really do the kitten phase again.
Sure.
Like, personally in
Sure.
my home. I've only done it once, and from there I've only adopted adult cats. Not to say that if the perfect one came
Right.
along that I wouldn't be like, okay,
Sure.
but it's a lot
It's
more
a lot.
work.
It is. No, and you're absolutely so right. I remember the last time we got a puppy, and again, we have 3 dogs last time, and they're so cute, and they're so cute. But I just remember like the first many weeks until she was fully potty trained, just constantly like, is she peeing?
What are
Is
you
she
doing?
peeing? Is she? And she's really little too, and she's really furry. So it's like you're like super low to the ground already. So you're like, is she peeing? Is she peeing again? Is she? What's happening? Is there a wet spot over there? Constantly, or chewing on something.
Chewing, yep.
There's a lot that goes into it, and I think people really need to understand what they're getting themselves into, and that it's a long-term commitment.
It is.
Right? I mean, they can live. I have one doggy right now that's turning 16 this
Yeah.
week.
My cat
So-
passed at 18.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
have a 16-year-old again still right now.
Sure.
So
yeah. They live, and I feel like cats generally live pretty long lives.
15
Well,
plus
again, they have
usually.
9 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Comedian once again. I feel like, isn't there an applause on here, Nick? I feel like that
you gotta. Yep.
that deserved, I feel like, that round of applause. So how can people support the Pawffee Shop, as we
Yes.
like to call it?
Yes.
What's the, what can we do?
So the biggest thing for the coffee shop, like the coffee shop portion of it, is come in, get that cup of coffee, that hot chocolate, that cookie, whatever. Those sales are what is keeping us there.
Okay.
And keeping us open and allowing us to have that arena for the cats to be in.
Sure.
The rescue itself is a nonprofit, so they do accept donations, which we can collect there.
Okay.
Even with your purchase, I'm like, hey, your total is $6.57. Would you like to round up to $7
Sure.
or add a donation for the rescue? And then that money goes to them.
Okay.
So, the sales are the really big thing, but the donations as well.
Okay. So this is really good to know.
Yeah.
And I know you said it's maybe been a little bit of a slower time of year.
is.
So we got to get over there, people. Visit the Pawffee Shop.
Yes.
On your website, this is just a question. Does it show like which kitties you have in which cats you currently have? It does. Yeah. Okay. So you can go on there and check it out and go over and visit. Do people ever like hang out for a little bit? You have Wi-Fi. They can do their okay.
Yeah. We have people that will come in and work for an hour.
Sure.
We have students that'll come in and study. We have like a couple of regulars that they're there multiple times a week just to get their favorite latte or whatever. Sure. And again, you don't have to interact with the cats in order to come there. You can come there and be like, hey, I just want a cup of coffee that is from a local place, not a chain.
Support local.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes. You know, there's a Starbucks right down the street by the mall, but how much of a pain is it to go into the mall circle and try to get in there?
Is.
We're right there. We don't have a drive-through window, unfortunately, but if you order ahead, we can bring it to your car if you want.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love that. What's your favorite drink that you guys make?
Oh gosh. I mean, it changes depending on what seasonal flavor we have. Which right now we actually have banana.
Ooh.
Which a lot of people are like, that sounds really weird. I actually thought that sounded really weird. But I tried it and I was like, this is good. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Of course we'll have pumpkin soon.
Sure.
Because it's pumpkin season.
Absolutely.
I love lavender.
Ooh.
Some people don't like it. I really like it. But we have some special drinks that we've made up throughout the years. The Nutty Calico.
Oh.
Do they all have a cat name?
Not all of them.
Okay.
The special ones we usually
I like
try
that
to,
though.
but
No, I love that. I think that's so fun. The Nutty Calico.
And the Maximum Tortitude.
That's fun.
Oh, that sounds okay. So what's in the Nutty Calico?
Nutty Calico is like milk chocolate, white chocolate, and peanut butter.
That sounds amazing.
That
And
makes
then
sense with the nuts.
Yep. And then the Tortitude is white chocolate, vanilla, and caramel.
That sounds amazing as well. So I gotta come there immediately.
And I don't know, maybe this is a question that you're gonna ask eventually, but I try to keep all of our stuff as local as possible. So our espresso comes from a roaster out in Chilton.
Okay.
Our coffee comes from a roaster up in Green Bay. Our bakery comes from a bakery up in Green Bay. My gluten-free bakery comes from a place down here.
Did you hear that, folks? She's got gluten-free.
I do have 3 gluten-free options.
Love gluten-free these days, which is fantastic that you have that.
Yep.
Cool.
A lot of our merch is made by like local makers, or even some of our baristas like do kind of little crafty things on the side and things like that.
Cool.
Yeah,
I
so
love
I mean, we
that.
do have some mass-produced things like some hats or whatever, but even our T-shirts, we get them printed at a mono print house down on Wisconsin.
Sure.
Cool.
So
that's right. Yes.
so like I really try to keep things as local as I can because local small business supporting local small business.
Absolutely. That's the whole reason for In the Know and the main reason for because it's like we all have to support each other, right? And carry each other. That's so cool. What do you find have been some of your biggest challenges with running the business?
Well, obviously COVID.
COVID was
That was fun. I mean, these slow periods can be challenging, just because you're kind of like, okay, when are people gonna start coming back? Are people gonna start coming back? But I mean, other than that, it's a pretty happy, business. Obviously,
seems like it would be pretty
Cats,
fun.
coffee. I mean, personally, sometimes managing people, but I'm sure you know that.
Oh, for sure.
But
there's always little things.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get the occasional people that will complain about things or whatever. We obviously try to clean the cat room as much as we can, keep everything, as sanitary and good smelling as we can, because obviously with 12 plus cats and the litter boxes, but we've had so many people compliment us, like, it smells great in here. Like you can't even
Sure.
tell.
That's
but
awesome.
then you'll get the occasional one that's like, oh my gosh, it smells, but they're probably super sensitive to it or what have you. So
Right. Well, something that I've had to learn the hard way and accept, I don't know. Have I accepted this, Nick? Is that,
You'll have to tell me what it is.
well, you're just never going to make everybody happy.
no.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
mostly accepted that.
I think I've mostly accepted that. It took a long time.
Yeah.
Too long. I wanted to make everyone happy. I really do. That's just who I am.
Same.
Right? And
Yeah.
you just can't. And
Yeah.
the more people that you help, the more people that come into the Pawffee Shop, the more people, whatever business that you run, the more you're going to have, hopefully, love you. But you're always going to have a few
Those
more
outliers.
little complaints, right? And there's just, and some of it are things that are warranted, I feel like, and you learn from, and you grow, and you get better. And then there's other things that, there's just some people out there that you're never going to make happy.
Right. Yeah,
That's
unfortunately.
just the reality
yeah.
of life, right?
It really is. You gotta, develop that tough skin
Exactly.
sometimes. And,
You're never going to be for everybody.
right.
Yeah.
And we're not for everybody, because not everybody likes cats. We get people that are like, why don't you have a dog cafe? And I'm like, would you want 12 dogs running around in here
Right.
that you have to let outside? And,
Exactly. That's-
Although, if you did want to partner with a hot dog shop and they had dogs,
Oh
that'd be
my
pretty cool.
gosh,
oh boy,
Nick.
oh boy.
That would actually be kind of neat.
Wow, especially if they were dachshunds.
Oh, yes.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Yes, I think there is actually a dog-centric thing opening soon here. I don't know exactly what she's calling it, but I know that you can bring your dogs there.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not like us in the fact of like adoption
Right.
necessarily, but like, hey, especially in the winter, because I think she has an indoor and outdoor space.
Okay.
So like, hey, bring
That's
your dog
nice.
here.
That's
hang out
nice,
with
'cause
other dog
there's
owners.
not a lot of that in the Fox
Right.
cities. No, I agree, especially for the winter months. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, so we went over some of your challenges, so people need to come and visit.
Yes, please.
Absolutely. Where would you like to be in 5 years? Do you want to grow do you want to have multiple locations? Do you want to just do what you're doing?
Yeah,
There's
I
nothing
think-
wrong with that either.
Yeah, I think I honestly would like to just kind of, keep trucking where we're trucking and just try to build that safety cushion and,
Right.
keep growing but where we are. So just keep improving on what we have.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that because there gets to be a point where it's like, the moving around and we had an office move this last year, but it's like
Yeah.
sometimes you have to do those kinds of things, but then it's like it's almost more important, like you said, to just improve the processes and the systems that you already
Yes.
have in place. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So where are you? Tell everybody where you're located for those that don't know.
So 1745 North Casaloma Drive.
Okay.
In Appleton. So we're right on Casaloma between basically the Timber Rattlers Stadium and the mall, I say. Kind of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're right there.
Can't
the thick
miss
of things,
it, right? In the
Yeah.
thick of in the thick of fun things. What are your hours?
So right now we are Tuesday through Friday. The coffee shop actually opens an hour before the cat lounge. So
Okay.
we're for coffee we're 8 to 6.
Okay.
Tuesday through Friday, and 9 to 6 for cats.
Okay.
Because we try to catch a couple of those early morning people that are
Sure.
like, I just want to grab a local
Yeah.
coffee and
Go to
that's
work
fine.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Right.
And then on Saturdays, it's the same open time, so the 8 and the 9, but we do only stay open until 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Because Saturday is our busiest day typically,
Oh, I bet.
and the cats want to take a nap
Get-
by
right.
the end of that,
They're done.
Yeah.
Right. You can only social. Listen, I think I was a cat in my.
Oh, I am
my
a
form-
cat.
Or I will
Yeah.
be. Yeah. Because I can only socialize. I love to socialize, but then I'm done.
Right.
So long, and I'm done.
Right.
Good night.
Yeah.
Gotta go. It's funny too because I've noticed that my daughter, I was telling you about Tori, she is kind of the same way. Like, I forget what we did a couple weekends ago, but we did something and on a Saturday and we got home and she goes and she flops down on her bed and she's like, whew, I am done peopling for today. And I was like, yes, girl.
Where does she get that from?
I feel you. I know. Yeah, where did she get that from? But, I totally get that. The kitties need a little nap.
Yeah, exactly. Because, otherwise you get the people, again, that you're not all going to make happy. They come in, they're like, oh, they're all sleeping. Like, I wanted to play with them. Cats sleep like 18 hours a day.
Correct.
Like,
you can only make them perform for so long.
Exactly, So, like, hey, you can still go pet them.
Sure.
You can still
Exactly.
look at them,
Right.
appreciate them.
Exactly. But they're going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to be doing. What is your website?
It's just pawfeeshop.com.
Pawffeeshop.com. And again, that's
2 F's.
two F's.
2 F's, 2
And
E's.
2
E's.
E's. Pawffeeshop.com. Okay. Well, I really hope that everybody checks you out because I just think it's such a fun concept.
Yeah.
And again, just even going in and getting coffee, like you said, or getting a treat and maybe consider rounding up, on your order. And that goes back to the...
All that change,
cats.
adds up at the end of the month.
Yeah,
So.
I love that. All right, well, everybody should visit the Pawffee Shop, and thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
For being here. And
Thanks for
like I said,
inviting me.
of course, and I will come in with Tori, and we will visit you.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, Nick, should we talk about what is happening this weekend?
Yeah,
here
let's
in
do
the,
it.
in the 920. All right, let's do it.
Let's see what's happening this weekend in the 920.
So, one thing. We were talking earlier about what episode number is this.
Yes.
You'll notice.
Look at that.
You'll notice that Kylie has gotten so
Wow.
frustrated with
You were right.
us
34.
being wrong.
She's now added it to our notes.
I noticed this right after we got done talking about it, and I was like,
Too.
I'm gonna wait to talk about this until the end.
Episode 34.
So this was episode 34 of
Well,
season
there
2.
we go. All right.
Thank you, Kylie.
Thank you, Kylie. Nick, are you going to start?
I'll start us off.
Okay. What do we got?
Okay, so I've got Fright Night in the Park, Friday and Saturday, 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Greenville Community Park. That's N1671 Greenville Drive in Greenville. This is a family-friendly event with something for everyone. Kids' hour is from 5:30 to 8 p.m. and is with friendly spooks in costume, but not trying to scare. Adult hour is 8 to close. Each night we have bonfires, pumpkin decorating, dance party, face painting, hearse displays, and food and beverages.
Well.
That's fun. Is it like a car show, but for hearses? That's awesome.
I know, right?
We encourage you to purchase your tickets in advance online. Prices are free for children under 4, $10 for children 5 to 18, and 19 plus is $15.
Cool.
The event is organized by the Greenville Civic Club, but local clubs and organizations host their own rooms and share in the proceeds. Anyone interested in volunteering can sign up. You must be 14 years of age or older, and these count as community service hours.
Very cool. Very nice. Fright Night at the Park. All right. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so now you get... Nicholas.
Do you want me to introduce it for you?
Well, let me try it first, and then you can make fun of me, okay? Dia de los Muertos, mask making.
Yeah.
Is that pretty decent?
Dia de los Muertos.
Okay, thank you. He's the Spanish
No.
guy.
No, we have Daisy now.
Well, that's true. Daisy is truly fluent on our team. She's truly fluent. But you can finagle your way through.
I can, read a sentence or two.
I can
sure.
do, the alphabet. Okay. Oshkosh, this is Friday from 5 to 7, Oshkosh Public Library, which is 106 Washington Ave in Oshkosh. Families are invited to explore the colorful traditions of, now I gotta say it again, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, through a hands-on mask-making workshop. That's fun. Led by teaching artists from Minneapolis's In the Heart of the Beast Puppet and Mask Theater.
Cool.
Kids will craft colorful... Nope.
Alebrije.
Thank you. Say that again.
No.
Say it again. That was
Alebrije.
good. Was that right?
Yeah.
Leah, are you Spanish?
Oh, no.
Do you speak Espanol?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm more of a trying to learn sign language girl.
Okay. Inspired by fantastical folk art creatures, masks, and sugar skull masks, while learning how these iconic symbols are used to honor loved ones and celebrate life in Mexican culture. So essentially, you get to create cool masks, is what I'm gathering from this.
Yep.
Participants are encouraged to bring their handmade masks to the 4th annual Dia de los Muertos at Oshkosh Public Museum on Saturday, October 11th. Okay, so you get to make it on Friday, bring it to the museum on Saturday at 10 a.m., where Heart of the Beast artists will lead a storytelling performance.
Oh, that's
The
fun.
mask making workshop is made possible through the generous support of General Federation of Women's Clubs Oshkosh. All materials are provided. To register, visit oshkoshlibrary.org or call 920-236-5205, and we will have that information on our weekly newsletter as well.
I really like the Oshkosh Library. It's a beautiful building.
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever once again. I got to get out.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there. I'm going to.
It's a really cool old building.
I love old buildings,
yeah.
as you know, so I'm gonna make it a point to get there.
Very stately. Okay, so then we have the 2025 Fox Cities Heart Walk. Saturday from 7:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. This is at Fox City Stadium, which is on Castle Loma Drive. Let's see. So 9 out of 10 people who suffer cardiac arrest outside the hospital die. Thanks, Kylie.
Wow.
In most of those cases, bystander CPR was not performed. But we can change this. Cardiac arrests happen at work, definitely at work, in homes, on athletic fields, and in neighborhoods everywhere. And the readiness of our community can be the difference between life and death. It's time to unite, take action, and save lives. Our goal is to have one person in every household confident and prepared to perform CPR. The American Heart Association invites you to join the Heart Walk to broaden our impact by turning bystanders into lifesavers. Register now to take the first step in saving lives.
Take the first step.
Yep.
For the Heart Walk.
Every walker who joins, every dollar donated means more people trained in life-saving CPR. More research and more life-saving moments for everyone. We walk to save lives. You can too. Admission is free, but donations are encouraged.
Okay. Oh, and did you provide the website, Nick?
It was northeastwisconsinheartwalk.org.
Very good. Okay. Very cool. Let's see. Walking with Ghosts. Ooh. Oh, this sounds right up my alley. Walking with Ghosts, an evening of true crime hauntings.
Ooh.
This is on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at Schwabenon PAC, 2391 South Ridge Road in Green Bay. So, join paranormal researcher, author, and podcaster Amy Bruni as she takes you through an unforgettable evening of ghost stories that originated from real-life murder.
Wow!
Oh, that's right on my head.
I know, I was going to say, I want to do this. I always say, I find every week we read these, what's happening in the weekend, and I end up doing a lot of the things that I would have never done. So I love doing this. Was a man truly executed based on the testimony of a ghost?
What?
Is one ghostly voice the key to finally solving the Silica Axe murders?
I'm going with Velisca.
Velisca. Thank
Yeah.
you. Axe murders. Is the basement of the post office that now stands where the H.H. Holmes murder castle once was as haunted as the postal workers there would have you believe?
A murder castle?
H.H. Holmes murder castle.
Oh my.
I know. I have no idea what that is, but now I kind of want to look that up.
I think I know what this is, but I don't feel confident enough that I'm going to be right in saying it.
You're not going to just...
I feel like it's this big, like, mansion place that has, like, these booby traps and stuff.
Where?
I can't quite remember.
Well,
My brain wants to
says
say
that
California.
It's replaced by something else now, right?
Yes, but isn't this, Nick, all stuff that's local?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amy Bruni, okay, is going to take you through an unforgettable evening of ghost stories that originated from real life murders.
You know what? I've got Google.
So I guess it might not be all local, like local
Stories.
Right, local stories. It's just walking with ghosts, an evening of true crime hauntings. Okay, so it's not all necessarily local. So, was a man truly executed based on the testimony of a ghost? Who knows? Is one ghostly voice the key to finally solving the Velisca, you're right, axe murders? And is the basement of the post office that now stands where the H.H. Holmes murder castle once was as haunted as the postal workers there would have you believe? Nick, can you quick look up the H.H. Holmes
I'm
murder castle?
trying to find it.
Okay. Hear these stories and more as Amy takes you through an evening of hauntings and the true crime mysteries surrounding them. Before she even takes the stage, peruse her small museum of haunted artifacts and spiritualist memorabilia. And at the end of the night, get your chance to ask her anything like, can a ghost really follow you home?
Okay.
Tickets start at $41 through TicketStar, 800-895-0071, or TicketStarOnline.com. That honestly sounds like so much fun, and I really want to do that. I might have to. You got the info on the H.H. Holmes murder castle?
H.H. Holmes Murder Castle was in the Englewood neighborhood of Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
It burned in a fire in 1895 and was later fully demolished in 1938, leaving no physical structure to visit. Because it was just too spooky. I kind of read a little bit of what happened to the guy. Spooky story.
Spooky story.
We're not going to talk about that.
It sounds like we're not going to talk about that. So it sounds the basement of the post office is now there. Okay, so the basement of the post office is where the murder castle.
Yeah, the Englewood post office.
Saying murder castle.
Murder
castle was. I think that's going to be really cool evening. Very, very fun. Everybody loves a true crime story. Let's face it. You know, I mean, nobody likes it that
some people would kill for one.
Nobody likes it that crime happens, of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, let's face it. We all enjoy watching a good Dateline or 2020, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
listening to some crime junkies or, you know.
It's captivating, right? You can't stop once you start. All right. Well, I hope that everybody has a fantastic weekend. Get out, enjoy some more beautiful. It seems like the weather's going to be beautiful again.
Yeah.
And thank you again so much, Leah, for being here.
Awesome to be here.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
I was just thinking
perfectly awesome to have you.
We should have seen how many cat puns we could have fit in.
Oh my gosh. Next time, come back and visit us.
Okay.
All right. Well, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To contact the Kelly Davies Homes team for all of your buying and selling needs, call 920-791-9047. Find us on Facebook at the Kelly Davies Homes team or go to kellydavieshomes.com.